Going over to the political part podcast, you have Trump border policy post going viral on X Twitter. This comes to us first thanks to End Wokeness. And he quite literally says, quote, Trump just posted this brutal reality check. About a minute 30 long. And granted, their voices are infinitely better than mine, so without too much further ado.
We have rescinded so many Trump immigration policies, it would take so much time to list them.
There have been more than 1 million migrant encounters since October 1st, when our fiscal year began. It is the earliest this milestone has ever been reached.
It's a mess that this administration created from day one.
Smugglers and cartels exploiting chaos at the border.
Agents are being removed from the line. They're having to process. They're having to do all the administrative work. And who is it that's, flourishing from this? It's the drug cartels.
Cartel gunmen stroll along the riverbank, armed with rifles. It's here where cartel gunmen have repeatedly been seen wandering through the brush after crossing into the U.S. illegally.
And it's not going to stop because this administration doesn't want it to stop.
This administration just does not care about the American people. They've shown that time and time again.
That is the U.S. side of the Rio Grande.
58 terrorists have...
If you're just tuning in or just listening, you can't see it. Yeah, there's, 300 plus people literally neck and neck, all are just going in the river.
U.S. side of the Rio Grande.
58 terrorists have crossed the southern border.
The entire world is showing up here at our doorstep. They're crossing illegally, and they are expecting to get released here into the United States.
We are in the biggest crisis, border security crisis, that we've ever faced in the history of this country. Nobody has done worse on border security than President Biden in all aspects of border security.
Now, to be fair, remember, he put this right on the desk of Kamala Harris. She said she was going to be on it. She's going to fix it. That was one of her initiatives or assignments from Biden. He said she was going to fix the border. Yeah, she's too busy cackling maniacally.
He is clearly failing. He has no answers.
This is insane. The federal government has to wake up.
I know that 1,000 overwhelms the system. I cannot begin to imagine what 4,000 a day looks like.
Pretty good commercial considering I think it's going to be one of the top political issues when it comes to the 2024 election. Now, went pretty viral. Within a couple hours, got 500,000 views, 17,000 likes. Paul Zupa saying, quote, Joe Biden has failed miserably at the border. Everyone can see that. The problem is Republicans in Congress keep funding Biden, even though he's let 10 million illegals in. They should be trying Biden for treason, unquote. Getting 74 likes. And yeah, it's also one of those issues with these big omnibus packages where they're saying, well, we'll give funding to one thing, but we're also going to give funding to 5 or 6 other things. Which means if you say no, you'll be dragged through the coals, politically speaking, because they'll be saying, oh yeah, they don't care about this. But we want to vote for this package, even though you had 4 other things that you didn't want, or you would argue the antithesis to what you believe in. They got 74 likes. Now, Gunther Eagleman says, time to wake up, getting 88 likes. Rich Mooney says, we need physical borders, barriers, surveillance, harsh penalties for entering illegally and hiring illegals, more immigration detention centers, and end to birthright citizenship, reinstating state of Mexico policy, and deportation of illegals. Who wants to come here? Come legally. Getting 9 likes. Let's see, what's this one? Says, this is from Sandy. Says, share this as much as possible. So it must be good. At least entertain it for a second or two.
Good morning. I'm Rosemary Jenks with the Immigration Accountability Project. As Senator Lee said, we estimate that there are upwards of 30 million non-citizens, so foreign-born who have not naturalized and are therefore ineligible to vote under our laws. The problem that we have now is that the Biden administration, there's a Biden executive order that orders all federal agencies to provide voter registration information to everyone they come in contact with. We also know that state election officials are not permitted to ask for proof of citizenship for applicants who fill out the federal form. So if you're a non-citizen in this country, whether you're an asylum seeker or a foreign student or whatever, if a government official hands you a voter registration form, you're going to think that you need to fill it out. Then you are going to be unlawfully registered to vote. If you vote, it is a deportable criminal offense. So I want to just do a little public service announcement here and say, if you are not a citizen of the United States of America, you are ineligible to vote. And if you vote, you are committing a criminal, deportable offense. We need to pass the SAVE Act and secure our elections. Thank you.
Yeah, she says that, but I'm not sure about that. I apologize. We have a couple more technical difficulties here today. Now, one of those instances where, yeah, if you, she's saying, oh yeah, if you, I don't know why they always resets, but oh yeah, say if you do this, then they might deport you. I mean, you're already breaking the law because they're very illegally. So I'm not sure if that's really going to be a deterrent. Now, going to do a couple more comments here. You have the Almighty saying Biden has always been against his own people and worked with the interest of others. And has a picture of the United States in red. It says, in case you haven't noticed by now, it has, U.S. who Trump represents, and it says who Dems represent, and it's South America. They got, or Mexico, a couple of other countries. They got 29 likes. The Liberty Pill meme says nothing to see here. It says illegal immigrant encounters under Obama is 5 million. Trump was 4.7 million. Biden it's 12.099 million. Got 29 likes. Here, scrolling down more and more. The Liberty Pill meme says the only way to save America is someone. Gentleman looks like he's in a suit and he's kicking out someone in jeans and a long sleeve shirt. Says mass deportation of illegals and politicians, getting 31 likes. Marjorie Taylor Greene press release parody account says Donald Trump is right once again, getting 86 likes. So overwhelming positive support. And yeah, interesting enough, I mean, there are people from all over the globe. It's not just Mexico in terms of illegally crossing the United States. And of course, we have no idea who any of them are because not checking anything. They could be, like they said in the commercial, a couple of them have been confirmed terrorists. Those are the ones we know about. So it will be interesting to see as this becomes more and more of an issue for the upcoming election. How many Americans does this resonate with? Is it going to be an instance where this really gets people off their keystrokes to vote? Because again, we're far from 100% people who are registered to vote actually go out and vote. It's actually quite good. A little disappointing considering that's like one of the few benefits you get if you pay taxes these days. So definitely reason to go out and vote. It's your right, and many would argue it's your duty. And yeah, the border is one of the top issues this year. I mean, it's affecting a lot of industries. Definitely not helping the job market. Let me know, do you think this truly will be the number, because again, at the end of the day, what's going to be the number one issue that really gets people to move left to right or right to left, whatever it is this going to be the most important subject or topic of the year? Let me know in the comments. As always, I'd be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, giving me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.